Sabbath school lesson for kids.
Hey there! Our subject for today is a just reward. Our scripture reading is taken from Matthew 20, verse 1 to 16. And our memory verse is taken from Revelation 22, verse 12. And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me, to give every man according as his work shall be. The objective for today is to teach children that God's ways of rewarding his workers are not the same as our human understanding. Introduction. In Matthew 20, verse 1 to 16, Jesus' story makes no sense, and that was his intention. He was giving a parable about grace, which cannot be calculated like a day's wage. The employer in Jesus' story did not cheat the full-day workers. They got what they were promised.
A just reward? A landowner stands waiting for laborers.
Come work in my vineyard, and I will pay you a fair wage for your labor.
Several laborers, including those hired first thing in the morning, gather to work.
I will pay you each a denarius for your day's work.
Throughout the day, the landowner continues to hire laborers.
Go and work in my vineyard, and I will pay you whatever is right.
As evening approaches, the landowner calls his manager.
Bring the workers and pay them, beginning with the last ones hired and going on to the first.
The manager starts with those hired late in the day, giving each a denarius. The early workers observe.
Surely we'll receive more, having worked the entire day.
The manager reaches the early workers and gives each a denarius.
This isn't fair. We've borne the burden of the day's work, yet we're paid the same as those who only worked an hour.
Friend, I am not being unfair to you. Didn't you agree to work for a denarius? Take your pay and go. I want to give the one who was hired last the same as I gave you. Don't I have the right to do what I want with my own money? Or are you envious because I am generous?
The early workers grumble as they take their pay and leave. The landowner turns to the rest of the workers.
Thank you all for your labor. May you go in peace, knowing you have been treated justly.
The workers, including those hired late in the day, depart with gratitude. The landowner watches them go, satisfied with his decision.
The kingdom of heaven is like this vineyard, where all are valued and rewarded equally, regardless of when they arrive. It is a place of grace and generosity.
The landowner walks away, his heart full of compassion and kindness. Question time! Number 1. What was the amount of money due to those laborers who were hired early in the morning? Matthew 20, verse 1 to 2. Number 2. At what time were the last set of laborers hired? Matthew 20, verse 6. Number 3. What caused the dispute against the good man of the house? Matthew 20, verse 11 to 12. Number 4. How did the good man of the house resolve the dispute? Matthew 20, verse 13. Number 5. What kind of reward will the righteous receive in comparison to the wicked? Proverbs 11, verse 18, and Isaiah 3, verse 11. Number 6. Will every man be rewarded at the coming of Jesus Christ, and what shall their reward be? Revelation 22, verse 12. Number 7. Who will reward every man according to his works? Matthew 16, verse 27. This story represents a vital truth. It is not the amount of time we serve, nor the quality or significance of our position, which decides our reward. We will all be rewarded for our devotion to the task God has given us to perform. It is a solid education about the grace of God and His generosity towards us. Think about it. We have learned that everyone will get a just reward. How do you want to be rewarded? Do you want everlasting life or eternal punishment? We have come to the end of our lesson. We hope you had lots of fun and learned a lot. See you next time, and thank you for watching.